Hey, what's going on everybody? It is Shady, and in this video I'm just going to be showcasing Infinity Remastered. So I don't know if most of you know, I made a Halo Reach tool a while ago called Infinity, which was probably about 2 years ago, I would say. So now recently, I would say about a little bit, a year and a half now, I remade it from scratch. And it looks a lot better, and I've been adding lots and lots of new mods to it. So I figured now would be a good time to like show you guys it, and yeah, and it's free, so anyone with an RGH, they can just download the tool and use it. And yeah, so without further ado, let me show you. So right when you open it up, it shows like all the new mods that have been added for each update. So like if you can scroll down and see every single thing that was added. But yeah, so anyways, so you click on Launch Infinity. So let's connect to our console. Alright. So this is the first page right over here. So you got your gamer tag spoofer, which you can just change your gamer tag in the game or in the lobby. Service tag spoofer, XUID spoofer, and full XUID spoofer. What that stands for is Xbox User ID. So you're essentially spoofing yourself into someone else's, like your actual profile and all that. And I want to cover this. This is actually new. I kind of being creative here. So I'm going to click on that, and what this is, so this goes with the full XUID spoofer. So say if you wanted a Bungie nameplate, these are all people's gamer tags that actually have the nameplate to their profile. So you're actually spoofing to their profile. It's like the Xbox essentially, like you're changing your ID to theirs essentially. So it's like you logged into their account, sort of, but not really. And once you hit spoof, your nameplate will show up on your actual account. And then what you do is just type. So when you put your gamer tag like back, just type your original gamer tag, and it will spoof it back. And that way your friends will show up and all of that. And that way you'll still be able to have the nameplate. So yeah, let's move on to the main mods tab. So I'll be showing you like what certain mods look like in real time here. Right, so let's move on to the main mods. So certain mods I'll be showing you like what it looks like in real time here on my Xbox screen. So you have third person, super jump, super speed, flying Spartan, aimbot. Those are all self-explanatory. So quick mods, that just makes you go into like third person and super speed and super jump and aimbot all at the same time. It's basically like a public cheater, if you will. Got glide plus jump plus speed, which makes you fly like really crazy. And the gliding on here is insane, as you can see here. But I'm sure you can like customize it, and if you have no clip, you can like really fly around like a maniac. So we got that, and then over here, this is pretty new. So like, see how you have all these sliders? You can also do the numeric if you want. So like, for example, if you want to do your glide, like let's do your jump height first. So if you do it all the way on the top, obviously you're gonna like you're gonna touch the ceiling just like that and die. But you can customize it to however you want, which is pretty cool. And like gliding, if you want to see the gliding alone, just the gliding part, this is what it looks like right here. Punch is when someone punches you and you go across the map and all that. So you got debug, which shows like the coordinates, like where you are in the map and stuff. You have unlimited armor ability, which works off host. Wall hack is it's mostly like a Call of Duty thing, but basically what that is, like if you go towards like a wall for an example, you can kind of like see behind it and all that. See that? So that's that. Make it rain. It makes like the map actually rain. This works on every single map too, even like reflection and all that. I don't know if you can hear the sound on it, but I added rain sound to it. You can remove the water, as you can see right there. But it's still there on the map, so you would have to like remove the kill boundary, right, which is right there, death barriers. Slow animations. It just gives you like slow animations, basically. And you have all these right here, camo lobby, god mode, and all that. No clip lobby makes it so everybody in the whole lobby can like fly around and all that like this. Like so. It's pretty cool. Main mods too. Actually, let me go back to main mods. Regenerate grenades, endgame, do wieldable, which means you can have 2 weapons at once, you know, just like in Halo 3. No fall damage. You can change all the armor colors of players. You can give them super speed. You can give everybody like super jump height. Melee damage. Main mods too. Light switch, it basically like dims the map a little bit. View the map. So what this does is like if you're outside somewhere, you can literally look around the whole map, kinda different. Here's like a little night vision here they can put on. You can remove the actual fog on the map. So for an example, whoops. Oh, there we go. See, as you can see, I removed the fog. Sprint launch is when you sprint and it launches you backwards. Bobblehead. You can see underwater if you go underwater. Giant weapon. Auto strafe. It makes it so like your player is automatically strafing. Here's some Griffball mods that a lot of people play Griffball, so I figured I'd add a section dedicated for Griffball. So let me show you actually the Gravity Hammer Blaster real quick. This one's actually new. So I'm just gonna grab a Gravity Hammer real quick. And basically, what it lets you do is this. It just makes you, if you can keep on doing it too, it basically like launches you like really pretty far. So, and it works off hole, so like you don't have to be hole. So basically, anytime you play Griffball, you'll be able to do this. Yeah, I'll do it again so you can see. So you're on the ground, and you can just do that, and boom, as many times as you want. It's pretty dope. No weapons in Griffball, so if you're host of the game, it makes it so you don't have weapons. So yeah, and then lobby mods, you can make everybody fall through the map. You can add like a little soft barrier. Yeah, and I apologize that my capture card's acting up a little bit. Here's some HUD mods. Kind of like, these ones are pretty new too, but basically like it messes with your radar. It's like a custom radar, as you can see over there. Shark teeth. This one's pretty cool too. You know, stuff like that you can just customize and all that. Same thing with the health bar, different health bars. You can edit the lobby's gravity, damage modifier. You can swap the model, so if you're a Spartan, you can swap into, this affects everybody too. So like if you could swap into an elite, and it makes them like a weird colored elite, like black. Main mods 3 I want to show you. So there's one called sprint object. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a sprint. So what you want to do now is enable it. Alright, so now I'm going to select fire. So now like I'm pretty sure you're going to respawn it again for it to work. There you go. So you pick up the sprint and you constantly have fire spawning around you. So like if you make like a little zigzag line there, as you can see, it does the same thing there. And you can swap it. I'll probably end up adding more, but you can do like blue light. Let's do that one real quick. Everybody in the lobby can see this as well, and they can do it if they want together. You can do rocket, which I don't know if you can see that, but let's go in third person so you can get a better view of that. Whoops. Third person, here we go. So it shoots the rockets upwards, which is kind of cool. Host for the airstrike. Now I put a question mark here. It's for the red flames. So let's make sure I have the flames on real quick. Red flames specifically. So you can just change your armor effect right in here. So go to red flames. So now go back to main mod 3 and then enable this for the airstrike. So, and what it is, it's for the red flames. So let's actually go into first person so you can actually see this better. So let's put on red flames. Alright, so now that it's enabled, now you can go back and select, let's try the Banshee Bomb for an example. So wherever you look, as you can see, it's gonna follow you. So if you want to shoot Banshee Bombs behind you, just turn around and it's gonna shoot Banshee Bombs at you over there. So you can swap it with, I might add more to these as well if enough people actually like it. Builds, like if you want to make it so you don't have a shield, it removes your shields right up there. You can give yourself over shields and all that. And some miscellaneous mods here. The recovery section, you can just add credits, give people combinations, ultra white, stuff like that. You can change your service tag. Then you can change your armor and all that here. Armor variants, so like if you click on one of these, it'll change your whole armor, including your emblem, into that person's armor. You got some custom armor effects. Vehicles. Vehicles is probably like one of the best. Passenger driving, I already covered that in another video, but that's really cool. Alright, so vehicles too, here's some new ones that I want to show you. So let's do the mongoose for example. So you enable it, and then let's do a rocket turret for the mongoose. So now let's spawn a mongoose. And as you can see, there's 2 rocket turrets on it, which you can be really creative with this though, and like do different ones. I think it looks pretty cool though, in my opinion. And people could still operate them, like getting them, and they're all fully functionable and all that. But you get the idea. You can just mess around, like you can do it with a ghost, which is kind of, it's gonna look a little silly, but I decided to add that because I thought it was cool. So like you have 2 ghosts attached to the mongoose. Again, you can still have 2 people on the ghost and have a passenger on the mongoose as well. But yeah, you get the idea. You could do the same thing for the warhog, except there's plenty of more here that you can do. Same thing with the mongoose. Visible projectile swaps for vehicles. So like if you're in a ghost right now, you can make it shoot rockets and other players can see it. This is new. I'm still developing this mod right now. I'm still developing it. I just added it probably maybe like last night. Essentially, so I already have it set up for the warhog, so I decided to call it the plasma junction turret. So pretty much, I'll show you. Whoops. There we go. Spawn a warhog real quick. And this is what it does. It shoots 4 different things at once. Everybody can do it too, and everybody can see it on your screen. Thought it was pretty cool. Again, I apologize again for the lag a little bit. I tried fixing it, but hopefully it's not too bad. I just want to show you guys like some of the mods in the game and all that. So weapons, weapon blaster is pretty cool. I'm gonna enable that. So like for an example, so if you shoot like a warhog, it goes like pretty crazy across the map and all that. Oh, let me get rid of the third person. So you have like custom reticle. This one's pretty cool. It's a little different. Got a rocket nuke. This one's a little laggy, but like it's still kind of cool. So let me show you guys real quick. So let's spawn a rocket launcher. Whoops. Pretty cool. You can swap your grenades. So you got a bunch of weapon mods here. So weapons too. These are all new. I just added these. So let me show you the grenade firework. So if you just throw a grenade, it does this. Pretty cool. And then same thing with the weapon. So like I have a magnum. Let's do it with the magnum. So I'm gonna enable it. And then let's do plasma pistol charge. Let's do that for an example. So now when I shoot the magnum, it shoots grenades, but then when the grenade explodes, it does that. So you can spam it, like just keep doing that. Actually, let's give ourselves unlimited ammo real quick. Alright, so now let's try it. As you can see, it does that, and it looks pretty cool. Whoops. You can swap it with frickin', let's do, trying to do a good one here, soccer balls. This one's pretty cool, actually. So yeah, that's that. Whoops. I don't know how I got the tool to go all the way up there, but anyway, so here's some forge mods. So like super forge ball, pretty much if you hold L trigger you can go really fast across the map, even though it takes forever. Forge ball no clip, it makes it so you can no clip, like go through walls. This one's new right here, forge ball projectile. Let me show you that real quick. So let's do the plasma grenade, or yeah, plasma grenade for an example. See, and it just does that on its own. It's like shooting, like spawning plasma grenades in front of you. But certain ones, like it's gonna require you to be God mode because it will kill you. That's why I have that little checkbox above it if you want to give yourself God mode. Alright, you can change the forge ball model. Get the main menu here. This I actually kind of want to cover real quick in that video. I actually found these the other day, probably 2 nights ago. So I have all of these. I kind of want to show you. Alright, so I'm at the title screen as you can see. So whoops. So let's do make it rain for an example. It just adds rain to the menu. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. Then make it snow. Pretty cool. So yeah, there's a couple I want to show you that I added Reach logo. Basically, when you refresh the lobby, it shows the Reach logo wherever you go, whether it's main menu, custom game, and then you have the progress bar, which I'll show you. If you look on the top of the screen, it shows like your actual rank, like your legit rank and all that on the top. And you can like edit the menu to your liking. So like if you want to edit like the exposure a little bit, or you know, you can just customize a bunch of stuff. You can make it look like a TV kinda. Lower it a little bit though. And then if you go into Spartan, you can change the height of it and all that. Or you can do the width. as you can see there. But what I really wanted to show you with the menu portion is that these are all new. I just found them. So like, let me go all the way to the title screen for an example. So I'm gonna do the first one, the title screen, which is this right here. So let's do the theater background. So it kind of changes a little portion of it with the theater. I don't know if you go in the theater lobby, you noticed this before. There's a bunch of them that I found. They do ranks. That one looks pretty cool. Yeah, there's just a bunch of them to mess around with. But yeah, so then skins, you can change like skins on the map, like weapons, vehicles. These are what I have so far: trees, Coliseum walls, miscellaneous. This is a night vision, so when once you enable it, you can edit like what it looks like and all that, which is pretty cool. Then you have firefight mods here. These are all Then you have firefight mods in here. Then the campaign, which I'm not done yet. Then you got some console controls here. And then the credit tab here. So there's still a lot more I didn't cover yet, so that's why I recommend you guys try out my tool. It's free, and I recommend it if you guys want to just have some fun on Reach. And there is a Discord server. I don't know if you noticed that on the top of the tool there. And there's also, I don't know if you noticed, there's a little Discord server there on the top. So when you click on it, it'll take you. But I'm going to actually put my Discord server in the description if you would like to join, if you just want to chill and even talk about anything. But if you have an RGH, like I said, and you have happen to download my tool and you have any issues like connecting it or getting it to work, please just contact me. All my information will be in the description. And yeah, so again, I'm always adding stuff to Infinity, and it's free. If you guys have any suggestions too, like from like a mod that I can try and add to the tool, let me know, and I would love to add it, and I'll even like shout you guys out if it, stuff like that. So that's basically it. I mean, oh, there's another tab I kind of wanted to show you guys. I'm not gonna bother because my capture card is acting up, but like again, if you have an RGH, you can try these for yourself and see it. But yeah, there's a bunch of XEX mods here. So yeah, I'm gonna put everything in the description for you guys to check out. And so yeah, really hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you have any questions whatsoever, just shoot down in the comments, and I will read them and I will respond. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you guys for tuning in again. It's been Shady here, and I am out. Later, guys.